Sorry about that. I can't get this technology working. I wanted to be able to see y'all's comments, and I can't on the phone with this new angle so y'all can see better. And it's not coming up on my computer. I know there's a delay, but shouldn't be like a forever delay. Okay, I'm just gonna go on with it, and then if I see it pop up, then I can talk to y'all. And I do apologize, I can't see what you're saying until I can get it on my computer. Maybe this is it. Okay, finally. All right, I'm going to attempt to do the tie-dyed cup. I haven't done it yet because it's one of those that I've never done before, and I've been very intimidated by it. Just because I didn't really know what to do. But I think I finally got it, and it's not that hard. I'm going to try to explain it to y'all so that you understand a little bit better than the stuff I've been watching. I did a lot of research on it, and I picked up pieces from this YouTube and that YouTube, and then I did a Google search, so hopefully I'm going to be able to make it where y'all can understand it. Okay, just a second. Okay, for me, the hardest part has been actually drawing the swirl out on my cup. I started out real small, and it was just so much that it was busy before I ever even got started. So I practiced with a pencil. A pencil's not bad, but if you use a pencil on this, you will need to start with your darker color to cover up the pencil marks. I did pick up using a highlighter from another video that I watched, and it seems to work real well. I did use my denatured alcohol to take off the pencil marks and the highlighter. If I would mess up, I just took my rag and wetted a little bit with the alcohol and wiped it off. So that way I didn't have to keep wiping the whole thing, and then I could just pick it up. When you draw your circle, you want it kind of big because you're going to be using 5 different colors of paint. Okay, so that's going to get kind of wide, and you don't want to have to keep trying to squeeze them all into one. Now, I did try this on a cup using glitter. That was a hot mess. I'm talking about a hot mess. So I didn't like that way at all. So I've been practicing using the acrylic paint and a brush, and I'm really liking this one. All right, let's talk about the giveaway for a minute. If I don't totally destroy this cup and it comes out halfway decent, I'm going to post this on YouTube. As soon as I get to 600 subscribers on YouTube, I'm going to do a giveaway. At the end of this tutorial, I'll tell you how to enter it and all of that good stuff and what I'm going to be giving away. So we'll get into the tutorial first. I wanted to show y'all this. Is the lighting okay like it is, or can you see better that way? Y'all let me know what looks better. Give me a thumbs up if you want the light off. This glitter came from my glitter dealer, our newest vendor, and this is the Ice Tiffany. It is stunning. This stuff is so pretty. I'm going to use some of these in the keychains that I give away in the group for some of our little prizes and stuff. And I just wanted y'all to see, this is done with epoxy in a mold. This is the larger circle. It's right at 2 inches. It's a 2-inch circle. Light on. Okay, gotcha. Better. This is a 2-inch circle. I have smaller. Now this is a little bit over 2 inches, I'm sorry. This one's a little bit larger than 2 inches. I have the 2-inch circle, and then I have a smaller one. So anytime y'all win a keychain, just let me know what size you want, small, medium, or large. Okay, because not everybody wants this big old thing to hold on to. But I'm gonna put the writing on it and send these out once I get all the hardware and stuff added. So I wanted to show y'all that. Again, that's the one from my glitter dealer. She's the one I talked to y'all about the other day, and this is the Ice Tiffany. I tell y'all, this stuff is gorgeous. She has some amazing glitter. If you notice in the group, several people have been posting that they got their glitter mail and showing it off. You can't help but show it off. I swear. It's just that pretty. Okay, back to the cup. I did use a highlighter. You want to make your circles rather large, and I don't know if y'all can see this color or not, but you start out large. My cup is just a little over 6 inches from the top rim to the bottom. So what I did was just measure it out with 6 inches. I decided I wanted about 3 swirls on here, so obviously that was every 2 inches. So I just found the center of my cup, put a mark, and then I put some marks over here for my every 2 inches. That way I know to kind of connect my swirl with these 3 marks. Okay? That's been the hardest part about this cup, is figuring out the swirl. That's what worked best for me. You can certainly do it how you want to. Again, I would suggest definitely finding the middle of your cup so you can start there at least. And then it doesn't matter if they're exactly the same, because if you can see these marks at all, they're not the same width. They're not the same, but we're just going to go with it because a tie-dye is kind of messy. It's not neat. Anybody that's kind of my age, we lived through the tie-dye phase. So it's just all over the place. I got my paint from Michael's. I got a neon yellow, and this is just their Craft Smart paint, 79 cents. I got it yesterday. They have a sale going now for buy one get one half price. So I went with the big ones because y'all know I like paint. So I got neon yellow, I have neon blue, neon pink, neon green, and then just fuchsia because it's a real bright color. Okay, and we're gonna do some color mixing. As you'll see when we're doing this, it's not gonna, when I put down one color and then I go back and put the other color, it's gonna blend together, and the yellow and the blue will make green. Okay, and then I'm gonna put blue and pink, which will make purple. So you do a little blending here. I have not diluted my paints. They're just straight out of the bottle. And this is the brush I'm using. It does have a little angle on it. It's rather small. I wanted to be able to make my strokes not huge. So you want to use kind of a small brush. And it doesn't have to have an angle. This is just the one that worked for me. You can use any kind of paintbrush that you're comfortable with. So, all you're going to do is kind of load your brush up. You're going to start with your center mark And how do I want to do this? I'm going to do it from the inside. And then you just start making your little marks on your on your highlight line. Okay? Not neatly. You just dabbing it on here. Some lines are going to be thicker than others. You're going to have paint that's kind of in a clump. But you'll see it's all going to work out in the end. And y'all don't laugh at me. I did this on a paper plate. A whole bunch of paper plates. Till I figured out this is the one I wanted to go with. Okay, and I'm going to try to make it as fast as possible so I don't bore y'all to death. And you'll see some of them are kind of thick. Some are thin. So you just go with it. There really isn't a right or wrong once I figured out how to do it. So don't overthink it, just go with it. And I'm probably not going to go all the way around because I don't want to hold y'all up too awfully long. I know it's getting supper time for some of us. So I'll probably just do about half of it. And then that way you'll be able to see all of the colors on here. And now I'm making my marks right on my highlighter mark. I'm trying to hold it so y'all can see it. I'll get just past this and then I'll start in with another color. And you're not making them real wide, and you'll see why. We're trying to get all 6 of these colors squeezed in here. So you don't want it real long. Okay, I'm gonna stop it there. Can y'all see that? Now you can do these in any color you want to. I saw somebody did it in metallic, which was very pretty. I'm not going to wash my brush out or anything, y'all. I'm just going to go with it because we're going to have blending going on anyway. As long as this paint is wet, when you add the next color, you're going to get blending. So I ain't going to worry about washing my brush out too much. Alright, now you load up your next color and start. Where do I want to start this? Right here. Okay, and you want to, when you're doing this, you want to kind of go into your yellow a little bit. Not a whole lot. You don't want your whole cup turning green on this line. You want the green to show and the blue. Okay, so you're going to pull your some of your wet yellow and some of the wet blue is going to turn to green. And that's fine. You want it to kind of blend that way. And don't worry about your clumpy look. That just adds character, and it does help in the end. And like I said, you're not gonna mess it up. And if you do, guess what? It's acrylic paint. Wash it. You just wash it off. I'm sorry. And you'll probably need to do 2 coats. You want to put this on and let it dry, and then go back over it again, and then that way you can touch up some of your blending if you want it to be more blue, and you know, instead of so much green. You'll take care of all of that on your second coat. Or if you don't want it blending like this, let it dry before you start your next color. It's your cup, you do it however you want to. I mean, we have green, so if you don't want to blend it, then you can just use green by itself. But for me, I like the blending. Kind of helped add to the character of the cup and the whole tie-dye look. Okay. Now, I don't know if y'all can see or not how where the yellow and blue is touching each other. I'm getting a little bit of green in there. Okay. So that's as far around as I'm going to go on these, so that we're not here all night. Now my next color is going to be pink. And I probably could have made my lines a little bit larger, but that's okay. All right, here's my pink, and I'm going to go in right on the blue. I'm going to start adding my pink. And again, where these colors blend with them wet like this, we're going to get a little purple. And if you find that you're not getting the blending and you want the purple in there, just go add another row of purple, which is probably what I'm going to do, because I'm not getting a whole lot of purple and I want the purple on here. See, I'm not getting a whole lot of purple, so I'll probably just do another line with purple in it. And you can see it's not neat, it's actually very sloppy. Trying to hold it where y'all can see it. And now one of the videos I watched, these are the only 3 colors she used as her main colors. And what she did was took the pink all the way down to the yellow so that it's filled in. But I think I want to go back and add that purple right in there. I think that'll be prettier than a large streak of the pink. Okay, that's all I'm doing on that one, just so y'all can see it. And you can see the tie-dye starting to form now. And you do, when you're doing it, you make your circles all the way around, and then when you come across the top, you kind of just pick up where you think that circle should go. And same with the bottom. You kind of just, you know, go across the bottom and make it a continual circle, the swirl. All right, let me get my purple. And I'm just using one of these little paint things from Dollar Tree. Like I said, I used a paper plate, several paper plates practicing, so I put the paint right on it. All right, so I'm gonna go in here and do purple. And now my purple, I am going to drag it all the way from the pink to the yellow and fill in all of my white spots. And in the places where it touches, that's fine. I'm just going to continue putting the purple right in there. Hey April, Becky, thanks for joining me, y'all. I'm trying to make a mess, but it's a fun mess. Okay, and see, I could go on around on the yellow, and you just, on yours, you'll keep going all the way around on your circles. So that's the purple. Okay, and now where I had the green color with the yellow and blue, we're going to go back and make that green a little bit more prominent so that we get all of the colors. And like I said, once you get these colors on, you want to let it dry, because it might take, you know, 45 minutes maybe, because in some spots, like here, you do have it thick. But that's fine. It actually looks good that way. And when you start yours, you'll see that the thick parts and the thin, it all adds to it, and it's really pretty. Again, I don't know why I was so scared, because it really did, it works good. Where do I want to start? Right here on my green. I'm touching up where the yellow and blue came together. So now on this one, because it's kind of small and I'm just highlighting the green, I'm using the other tip, the other end of my brush. And it's not something that you have to add completely. Just kind of go in there and fill in any of those spots that are white and pull in the green. My arm's getting tired from holding this up where y'all can see. And see right in here where it's the blue is real thick, I'm going to leave that. I'm not going to touch that with the green. I'm just kind of highlighting the green that's already there, because I don't want to cover up my blue or my yellow. But you do want to cover up all of the white. And you can bring your green down into the blue a little bit farther, or up into the yellow. It's not paint by number, so you do what you think looks good. You do some long strokes, shorter ones, and space them out just a little bit. Like I said, all you're doing is highlighting that green where the two colors blended. And as this dries, it's not going to be as vibrant colors. That's another reason why you'll want to do 2 coats, because it will make the colors brighter. Okay, now that's just my first one. All right, and I'm not going all the way around because I don't want to hold y'all up. This is really, really easy. You would go ahead and go do all of your painting all around the swirl on the bottom as well, unless you decide you want to tape it off. I did want to leave the stainless steel band up here, so I'm gonna let this dry. Once it dries, I'm gonna go back over with the same colors again and just make it darker, because like I said, once it dries, you can see it kind of fading a little bit, like on this yellow. It's not quite as bright as it was, so it'll dry a little bit duller. And then on your second coat is where you go fix anything that you don't like, or you can take a wash rag and kind of wash off a spot if you don't like it, and then just fill in those colors. This is really a whole lot easier than I thought it was. I had just scared myself. I built it up in my head that, oh my God, and it's not that. It's really, really easy. Y'all know I'm available if you have a question. Just leave it in the comments. I'll be happy to answer your questions for you. So that's all there is to this. Does anybody need to know anything right now? Let's see. I don't see any questions, but like I said, if y'all do have any, just leave them in the comments and I'll get back to you, I promise. But there it is, guys. So once this dries, you'll want to do your second coat. You want to seal it with whatever sealer you like, because it is acrylic paint, and when it gets wet it might smear. So you want to put a clear coat sealer over it before you put your epoxy on. Now you could add a little shimmer if you wanted to. I don't think it will need it myself. Once you get these colors bright and it dries bright, I think it's going to be perfect just like this. Because I wish y'all could see it in person. It really is pretty, and I think it's going to be awesome. So I'll finish up this cup tonight. And also right here where your circles kind of join towards the back of the cup, excuse me, it's going to look a little odd. Okay, so you want to kind of do some of the blending on your colors, because you got some coming in from this way and then some coming in from this side. So you'll want to kind of blend right here in the middle, and that's probably where I would put a name or something here in the back, just to kind of, if it doesn't work out, I would put it there, because you don't want to cover up here. Definitely, that's the start of your swirl. So you want to put it, you know, to the back side of it, which, yeah, that would be the back. So when you're drawing your circle, plan that out, or your swirl, have it in the back of your cup, and that's where you would put your name or whatever you want to put on it. The ones I saw really didn't need a name, but you know, some people want them personalized. All right, so that's it for the swirl cup. It really is easy. And like I said, if y'all have any questions, you can let me know. I'll be happy to answer them for you. So, to the giveaway. Like I said, when I get to 600 subscribers on my YouTube, I'm going to do a giveaway, and I'm going to do one of the cradles that I make. I'm going to do a cup cradle. I'm going to give away a 4-cup drying rack and a bottle of the Tack It Over and Over. So that's a pretty good price, but as soon as I get to the 600 is when I'm going to do it. So what I would like for everyone to do is go over to the YouTube. I'll get this posted this evening onto YouTube. Everyone go over there and leave a comment. I mean, just a one-word comment is fine. Hey, whatever you want to do. I don't care. Just leave a comment in this video. And then once I get to 600 subscribers, I'm going to use the names of everyone that commented in this video. And that's the names that I'm going to draw from. Okay, guys, let's see, here's what kind of paint. I used the paint from Michaels. It's the Craft Smart, just their inexpensive Michaels brand paint. I used all neon colors. I got yellow, blue, pink, green, and then the fuchsia is not neon. They didn't have a purple neon, so I went with the fuchsia because it's kind of bright and it looks real good on the cup. And if you decide to get them now, they're having a sale on their paint. All paints is buy one, get your second one half off. So I went ahead and got these. I didn't mix them with anything. It's just straight paint. Okay. Have you done painting? Do you seal it? Yes, you do want to seal it. Whatever clear sealer you prefer. It's acrylic paint, so you do want to put a sealer on it, but it doesn't have to be a certain kind. It's just whatever you like to use. Okay, so if y'all don't have any more questions, I'm going to end it there. Once I get this posted to YouTube, y'all go over and leave me a comment on this video. Okay, because that's where I'm going to draw the names from for the prizes. It's going to be a cup cradle, a 4-cup drying rack, and a bottle of Tack It Over and Over. All right. So, I look forward to seeing the whole thing. Yes, I'm going to finish this up. I'm going to try to work on it tonight, get it finished, and then tomorrow I'll get the epoxy put on it, and then I will show you what it looks like. But like I said, it's really so easy. It really is. Don't be intimidated. I know a lot of people are scared to do epoxy for the first time, and for some reason this cup just scared me to death. And it's easy. Once I finally sat down today and I said, this can't be this hard. It's not. It's very easy. Just remember to make your circles wide enough so that all of your paint doesn't look like it's just, you know, crunched up. So I did 3 swirls on the front, and then I just kept swirling around the whole cup. So that's all you do. Alright guys, I'm gonna call it an evening. Let y'all go have dinner. I'm gonna get this posted, and then y'all go leave a comment so you can enter in on the drawing. Thanks for watching.